Welcome to Kimmy's Collective. I'm Kim. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. Today I'm doing a reading for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. My readings are timeless, so whenever you find this reading is the perfect time for you. And please feel free to reverse the roles as you see fit. But don't try to make a message fit. If it's not your message, it's not your message, okay? Let's get started. I have pre-shuffled the decks, and the bottom of this deck is existence. Out there in the universe, one with everything. And that's beautiful. Okay. So it's like a coming into, like in your mindset, you're like mentally joining in like with the universe kind of thing, universal knowledge, seeing things differently, kind of like being at peace with where you are. The outside noises aren't like in your face, holding you down, holding you back. You're just in this existence, like able to manifest, to become one with divine. I kind of feel. I like that. All right, let's see what else you get. Things are changing. So maybe this is an energy that you are just discovering. You're coming into it. Celebration. And happy for the chance. So I think things are changing for you nicely. I don't know what's going on, but something, the way you're viewing maybe your situations is changing. I feel like some of the heaviness of everything is maybe lifting because you are seeing things differently. You're gaining an understanding, a type of understanding. You're it's like you're looking at things, like I said before, differently. You're having an understanding that there's more to life than like whatever it is you're doing right now. There's more to manifest within your life. Wherever you are not stuck there. There's more for you. But you have to come to that understanding, because if you feel like you're blocked off, you better believe you are blocked off, because your mind is a very, very strong thing. So you're coming to an understanding that if you look at this picture, this bird is realizing that there's more to life than what's inside of that cage. You know, like his little friends are calling him saying, come on out. There's more to life than what's behind those bars. Okay. Last card. This is pretty good, Aquarius. It's like you're coming into some kind of inner wisdom, patience. This is probably something that is going to take some time. You see, she's pregnant. It takes, what, 9-10 months to push a baby out? She's pregnant. That's going to take a lot of patience, a lot of time to get to that point. Okay. And probably with your newfound thought process or how you view things, you'll probably need to have patience with others, because they're not going to understand. They're not going to understand what it is that you're doing with your life. They don't understand what seeds you are now planting. You know, what's getting into you. Yeah, you dropped all kinds of burdens. I think probably 3D burdens. And you're getting more into spirit. Maybe you're finding a new spirituality. Something is like coming into you. All right, let's see what the tarot has to say about celebration. Bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Cups, which is, it's a small offer. It's thinking of maybe something to get into that's emotional, you know, just kind of like a little thought process. You're kind of looking it over, going, So there's something that maybe is a little close to your heart that you're thinking about doing. or doing for someone, or maybe someone for you. Let's see what we get. This is under celebration. We have the Fool. Kind of tumbled down that cliff. I picked him up in the upright. I mean, in the reverse. So that's maybe rethinking something. See what else we get. We have the Page of Pentacles. That is thought of, you know, maybe a new opportunity. Seven of Wands. That's bringing up boundaries. That's holding your ground. Standing your ground. So I'm getting that you may have someone that is trying to stop you from going further in whatever this new thing is that you found. They kind of want to keep you still. Maybe telling you that this is not the thing for you, but you're standing your ground. You're holding forward on this. You're like, no, this is mine. This is my next opportunity that I'm looking into. But I have a feeling either someone has gotten to you and you're like second guessing it, or there's someone in your ear telling you don't go for it. But you do have your boundaries up. You are blocking off things that, you know, you don't want to hear. Ten of Swords, that's that painful ending. Or maybe this Seven of Wands is there's somebody's influence blocking you from this new opportunity until you possibly bring it to an end. I'm hoping you're bringing, you know, their conversation to an end, you know. And I know I knocked it into the reverse, but it's showing in the reverse now. We have Judgment coming out in the reverse, and that is second chances. Ace of Swords. I'm taking this as to be like a conversation. Someone communicating something to you. And I think whatever it is that they're communicating to you is slowing down your momentum as far as going towards whatever it is you want. Someone is trying to bring this to some sort of an end. Bottom of the deck. Queen of Pentacles. That's that mother. She's very, very, very nurturing. Her finances are in order. She's a good wife, good mother. Very nurturing. She takes care of herself, her household. Let's get some more. I really feel like someone, this could be this could be your mother or maybe a parental figure. Someone that is a mother figure in your life is probably telling you, no, this is not for you. Whatever it is that maybe you said and you thought about and you manifested into your life. This is something that's near and dear to you and you're very happy about it. But I feel like someone is coming in trying to talk you out of it. Could be, like I said, a mother figure. What else? Hierophant. Four of Wands and the Chariot. King of Pentacles. And the Five of Pentacles with the Nine of Swords. It almost feels like someone, instead of you doing what it is you want to do, I feel like someone may be trying to convince you to obviously do things another way to move towards your firm foundation. We've got the Hierophant here. The Hierophant is teaching and learning. It's divine wisdom. Well, I don't know about the, well, yeah, it's wisdom. It has to do with the church and things like that as well. It has to do with commitment. I'm feeling like this could be your energy. letting someone know that you're committed to this. This is your foundation. This is your thing. This is your baby. This is what you're going to start up for you. Despite, we've got Five of Pentacles here, and Five of Pentacles is like being left out in the cold. But I think you are ready to move forward despite that, despite like the unknown. There could be a lot of anxiety mixed in with what it is you want to do for yourself or in your life. So this is something new, something brand spanking new that you are trying to protect. You're trying to protect this idea, this new adventure. Someone is trying to bring it to an end or to make you reconsider, to think about it. This could have been something that you've done in the past before, and maybe it didn't go so well. And now that someone is trying to talk you out of it. But I feel like you're very committed to this. You feel like this is where your foundation lies, and you're going towards it. And you're, you know, being very stable as far as your commitment to it. But whatever this is, you could be doing this on your own. You could be doing this alone with no support, probably. And it could cause you some anxiety. Three of Cups started with celebration, ending with it. So you're going to go for it. You're going to go do your thing. This is probably a good thing for you. This is probably a very good thing for you. Let me see some more. I think this is going to be a good thing. You had another ace underneath there. It's going towards your passion. So let's see understanding. What kind of understanding are you coming to? Or maybe what kind of understanding are you bringing the people around you to? We have Six of Swords. They better understand that you better leave you alone and you will dip on out of there. They won't see you anymore. All right. Let's get some scoop on understanding. First thing out is the Four of Wands. That's that firm foundation. We just got it right there. Clarity with the Ace. Going on and taking that leap of faith. Okay. And I'm feeling like you're understanding what it is that you're doing. And maybe these other folk that are trying to stop you. I know they're watching your smoke. Watching you get into your happy, independent state where you don't need anybody or anything. Just waiting for the rest of the chips to fall. So I think you've got something going. You've got something in motion. You're moving towards whatever it is. And right here in the current situation, I believe it's paying off. We have the Six of Cups, which is the nostalgia. This is something from the past. So like I said earlier, this could have been something that you did in the past. But you're just sitting back waiting now for it to pan out. You're waiting for some results. King of Cups. It's emotional mastery. So you're probably catching some flack. Like, when is it going to happen? Did you start that? Are you going to do that thing? When is it going to help you? Blah, 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 blah. All of that. And you have to maintain. You have to control your emotions. Stay strong. Understand that things take long. Not necessarily long, but things take time. You know, you have to come to an understanding that there's more out there. You know, you're trying to figure your way, probably trying to navigate your way through those bars. So in the meantime, I feel like there's a need for you to manage your emotions. Don't let anybody leg swipe you, have you on your butt. You just keep on moving. Regret, Page of Wands, and the Emperor. What is this regret for? For an ending. Planting new seeds, making new investments, and presenting it. Okay, so there's something else that you're walking away from. There's probably some regret. I'm feeling like if this is a job situation, you're probably trying to start up something for yourself. You know, although you regret maybe leaving that steady check, I think you are ready to go and pick up those 2 cups behind you and start something new for yourself. You've got the Page of Wands, going after something that excites you, something that lights you up. You're going to take charge of it. You're going to do your thing with the Emperor. But that other thing has to end. And I think that might be causing a little bit of fear, but it looks like you're going through it. You go on and end it. And you begin making your new investments in whatever it is. If you have to do presentations or whatever to get this ball rolling, there you go. You're doing your thing. You're starting off. 4 of Cups. That is not accepting an offer or not seeing something coming from the universe. There is a cup being presented to this person who is not looking because they're not happy with the other 3 tries. So maybe this painful ending is maybe you got kicked in the pants and everything like came to an end, but you got back up and you started planting those new seeds, and now you're out there ready to go. You may be worried that whatever it is you're trying to do may not fly. But I think there's something coming to you in a form that is probably totally different than what you're expecting. Bottom of the deck is the Hermit. That's that wisdom, that's that knowledge. I feel like you know things are going to take time. But let's see, what else do we get for this 4 of Cups? Collaboration, death, and the Lovers, the choice. What's the choice? What I'm seeing is that you have to strategically move forward, regardless if you think things are not going to go as planned. Know that the universe is still, you probably tried this 3 other times. The universe is sending you something you don't see yet. But it's something about a collaboration here with the 3 of Pentacles, and you got 3 cups down here that you don't want. Maybe you've tried to collaborate with others a few times and those did not go well. So I feel like you're making a choice to do this on your own. Maybe you were hoping to have a partner, or you were banking on a partner to be doing this with you, someone. And maybe that did not happen. And that kind of put you in your head a little bit there. You know, like your heart was breaking because things aren't going. But I feel like you have a choice. This now is a time for you to go and do this. You've got the Empress here. Time to go and do this. Move forward and be strategic about it. There's that inner wisdom. You've got the wisdom, you've got the knowledge. You just have to come out of your head and not be afraid. New bottom of the deck is strength. All right, so you're going to have some courage in this. You're building up. You've got naysayers in your ear, so that can be that can defeat you a little bit. So now let's look at this patience. Having patience with what's going on, or having patience with what's not going on. We have temperance, patience, temperance, same thing. Restoration. All right, let's see what else we get here. I just picked the World. So old cycles are ending. So maybe your way of thinking about getting into this situation is going to change. Under patience, we have Five of Cups. That's old wounds. So maybe things are taking time. Maybe, you're starting to worry about things. But the Wheel is here. It's changing whatever it is that may have you in your head, have you worried. Nurturing with the Queen of Pentacles. And with the Queen of Pentacles, she can do pretty much everything as well. She has everything under control. She's got a baby and a lamb. she can nurture it all. She could bring everything to life. She can keep it going, keep it living, keep it moving. And the wheel is here, so luck is on your side. Whatever was going on back here, things are starting to change. Especially the way you view these old wounds. But you got to have the patience. You have to have patience with yourself as well. Now we have the High Priestess. That's that hidden knowledge. Or I'm taking this as well as you probably aren't talking too much about what it is you're doing. Because whenever you do that, you open it up to everyone else's energies and doubts and fears and this and that. And then that gets into your system, that gets into your mechanisms or whatever, and you start running on that fuel. It's like putting bad gas in a brand new car. You don't want to do that. It gums up the works. So hidden knowledge, I'm kind of thinking whatever your moves are, you're keeping it to yourself. Queen of Cups, wide open, receiving, ready to receive what's due to you. You're using your intuition. You don't necessarily maybe need a collaborator or a partner or whatever to do whatever it is you need to do in your life. The Fool, ready to take that leap of faith now. And Five of Pentacles, like I said, this is going to be something you're going to be doing on your own, and it'll probably be for the best. For the best. And I think it's a good idea to, keep it to yourself. Don't tell anybody all your business. What else? We've got the Moon. Yeah, keep it a secret. Seeing things differently, new perspectives, and judgment. So now it's almost like, maybe this, whatever this is that you wanted to get involved in, or if it's a relationship, whatever relationship is, you're learning to kind of keep it close to your chest. You're learning how to deal with this situation. You don't have to run and share everything. And I think that might have been something that needed to happen. You probably needed to stop sharing everything with everybody. You get excited, you got to run and tell. And then as you're telling someone in your excitement and you're looking at their expression, they're like, that's like then now you feel like you got to defend it, So yeah, so now that I feel like you are looking at things differently, to keep your business close to your chest, I think things are going to be moving with the Wheel of Fortune and Judgment. Getting another chance. There it is. Confident and magnetic with the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. So if this is a relationship, looks like things are coming together. Or any kind of, whatever it is that you're going for, it's coming. You're definitely going for it. You're going towards it, and it's coming towards you. And Eight of Swords. That's that self-imposed prison. You got to give me more. Well, give me the bottom of the deck. Firm foundation. Okay, give me Eight of Swords. Why is Eight of Swords here? The Lovers. Seven of Cups. Three of Pentacles. In your head. So you were a bit confused about the choice you made about this collaboration that is not a collaboration. I think that you feel, or you felt, that this was something that was very, very necessary, that you had to have other people to help. And I think that kind of is what kind of threw you off. But you made the choice to go on and do your thing. And I think that's where your firm foundation is coming from. Because you decided to go on and do your thing. You are now on, firm footing. Three of Wands, awaiting results. So you've got some things going. Things are about to start happening. Ace of Swords, clarity. Six of Wands, success and recognition. And we got the little head trip, the little Nine of Swords trying to come back in here with the anxiety. But you're moving past it with the Chariot. And the sun is coming out with illumination. All right, I'm not going to go any deeper. But that's perfect. So basically, you have dreamed up what it is that you want to go towards, what it is you want to do with your life. And Spirit is saying all you got to do is go towards it. One single bird. All the other birds are already out there. You're doing your thing. Okay. Oops. All right. Let's get a quickie blanket statement. What else does Aquarius need to know? Five of Pentacles. There's that feeling left out in the cold. So don't worry about people not understanding what it is you want to do with your life, how you want to do it. You just have to live for you. You can't please everybody, you know, and most of them don't want you to please them. They just don't want you to be pleased with yourself. You got to remember, there are people out there that will just try to sabotage you because they don't want to see you move and groove and do the things that you want to do in your life. They want you to sit in the muck with them. They're not happy. You damn sure better not be happy. All right. So what does Aquarius, what else does Aquarius need to know? We've got the Page of Cups. So that's an offer coming in. Before we had an offer going out or you know, looking into it. And we have the Ace of Wands. Brand new, passionate beginning. We have the King of Cups. Emotional stability. So that's like someone coming in, making an offer to acquire something that they're very, very passionate about. This is like the chance to go for it. But with the patience and the King of Cups here, that's emotional mastery. You have to be in control of your emotions. Death. Transition. You have to transform that passion. Kind of calm it down. I think that's why maybe there's a Page of Cups here. Kind of bring the emotion, pull them in a little bit, and just ride on whatever the product is, whatever you're presenting, ride on that. Try to keep your emotions out of it. Transform that. We have another ace here with the clarity, the Ace of Swords. That could be you presenting in your Page of Cups energy. You're very excited, but you're giving this knowledge to whoever needs to hear it. And the Knight of Wands. You're making the best of this adventure. You are doing something you've never done before. I feel like you're presenting this idea to many. Bottom of the deck, Ten of Pentacles. Present it to many, get a whole bunch. Ten of Pentacles. All right. Bottom of the deck, Page of Wands. It's almost like success here. Now we continue on with a whole new, maybe another little idea to add to it. Make it even better. All right, I like that. So things are going to be looking up. You just have to make that move and cut everybody else out of your situation. Let's see what needs to be surrendered. Bottom of the deck is surrender to joy. A key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling. During both the hard and easy times, keep surrendering to more joy. So stay focused, stay happy. I mean, you've got this opportunity. This is an opportunity that you probably hadn't run across as far as it opening up to you the way it did. Maybe the other times it didn't open up as easily. But change your focus, change how you manifest, and leave other people at your business. What else does Aquarius? I'm going to take that one. And these two go to bye-bye. Surrender your fear of change. The universe, sturdy. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always, whether you're afraid of a change in your job, your health, or a relationship, or if you fear aging or death. Repeat the affirmation, I have faith that all is well. All right. And surrender that stubbornness. Okay. Let's see what you need to know going forward. Misunderstanding. A misunderstanding may feel like a wall, but it's one that can be torn down with patience and honesty. Listen with the intent to understand and release the need to be right. Clarity will emerge from this fog. So I'm feeling like you did. You probably listened to the people, you maybe plucked out some gems, and now you're moving on. You're moving forward. And release the need to be right. I think that causes a lot of burdens for you too, because it's like they just don't understand. They just don't understand. Let that go. Cutting ties. Not all connections are meant to last. Some bonds become chains, holding you back from the life you are destined to live. It's time to cut the ties that no longer serve you. And I feel like it's everyone else's opinions and advice. Let's get a bit of guidance. No, not guidance. That's advice. Let's just read the card. Turn away. You're investing energy into soil that won't bloom. It's time to walk away and focus on things that resonate with your inner calling, so your efforts bear fruit. That was choice, definitely. Walk away from all other conversations and go towards, where you can build, where you can grow something. Walk towards that, not where you will sit and stagnate because of other people's opinion, or not be happy. Okie doke. So let's wrap this up with a card of guidance from the Goddess Power Oracle deck. Bottom of the deck is Hecate with the in-between. So you're like in between what was and what can be. Let's see what else happens. One card of guidance for Aquarius. There we have it. Kuan Yin with compassion. The bottom of the deck is White Buffalo Calf Woman with reverence. Your card is Compassion with Kuan Yin, number 26. Here we go. All right. Compassion is what's needed right now to help you release perfectionism and defensiveness. The purpose of compassion is to help reduce suffering in the world. So be mindful not to judge yourself or others too harshly as you stumble through life's obstacle course. In fact, tuning in to the energy of compassion and kindness almost instantly eradicates the stirred up energy of controlling thoughts and knee-jerk behaviors. The Chinese goddess of compassion, Kuan Yin, offers a gentle nudge to ask yourself this question: what would kindness do in this situation? If you approach everything with that in mind, you will discover solutions and new paths unfolding before you. In fact, living with compassion as your guide really changes everything, right down to the products you buy and the foods you eat. Today, make kindness a priority. The world will be a better place, and you will feel amazing as you see the miracles light up where you least expect them. Now, your alignment message is, are you feeling overwhelmed by all the suffering in the world, and you can't imagine how you could make a difference? Do you feel hopeless over how we treat nature and each other? The goddess Kuan Yin knows that this is an important time of reckoning and reordering, but wants you to be careful not to fall into a pit of despair. If you allow the media to fill your mind with a constant barrage of what's wrong in the world, you will become numb and unable to move. And that's pretty much what everybody did as far as your ideas for your life. The good news is in your alignment task. First, focus your mind locally. Your choice is not to save the whole world, but to bring your attention to where you can help. Even the smallest step toward a greater compassion, Even the smallest step toward a greater compassion is huge. Educate yourself about cultural issues and be better and more conscious and sensitive about your choices. Lend a helping hand to someone in need. Volunteer your time. and choose one act of random kindness daily to help alleviate suffering. Do what you can and make that count. Always ask in your work, your relationships, and your community, how will what I do serve others well? Remember, if you don't get it right, you can always course correct. With commitment, you will add more beauty to the world. Everyone is learning right now. And Kuan Yin reminds you to be kind to yourself too, as you accept your role in birthing a new world into being. All right. So that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated for you. But most of all, I hope it helps you in some way. So if you like these messages, please hit the like, subscribe, and share, and leave me some comments. So until the next time, I wish you love, peace, happiness, joy. You take care of yourself. Bye-bye.